As time goes on, TikTokers are getting into more and more trouble, and honestly, some of them should probably be in jail because of the things they have done. I'm Mackenzie, and let's get into the top 10 TikTokers who should be in prison, and make sure to subscribe if you're new here. In at number 10, the Stokes twins. The Stokes twins are YouTube and TikTok stars who narrowly avoided prison. The twins pulled a prank where they pretended to rob a bank and tried to run away from the scene, clearly guilty, while filming the public's reaction. They even tried to get in an Uber as their getaway car, but after creating a scene, the Uber driver refused to drive them, so the boys ran off. The Uber driver was later pulled over at gunpoint by police after someone at the scene called the cops. The cops ended up catching up with the brothers and let them off with a warning. But the twins did not learn their lesson, and they ended up doing the prank a second time, if you can even believe it. After doing the prank a second time, after they were already warned by the police, they were arrested and charged. The twins were looking at 5 years in prison, but they pled guilty and avoided jail time. Also, make sure to give the video a like if you're liking it so far. In at number 9, Tony Lopez. 20-year-old TikToker Tony Lopez is one half of the Lopez brothers, a duo that has become massive on TikTok. Tony was even in the Hype House, the biggest TikTok collective ever, and was on track to be a huge star. However, that all changed when allegations came forward that he was having inappropriate and illegal contact with teens who were not of age. After the initial allegations, countless others came forward with their similar stories of interacting with Tony, with many providing screenshots as proof. There's even allegedly proof that Tony knew of their ages while he was communicating with them. As a result of all this, Tony was sued by 2 of the teenagers for his actions, although he has vehemently denied all the claims. But I am personally hoping that he's found guilty and goes to prison, of course, if he is guilty. And at number 8, Zoe Laverne. Yet another situation where a TikToker engaged with someone who was not of age. In October of 2020, a video was leaked of Zoe kissing a 13-year-old fan called Connor Joyce. And since Zoe is 19, this is just straight up disgusting. After the video went viral, there were rumors that she had been arrested, but we later learned that that was not the case. She later took to Instagram Live to address it on video, saying, quote, "I didn't groom Connor. I wouldn't do that to him. I literally love Connor to death. I wouldn't do anything to him ever without consent. Connor and I both consented to kissing. That's how it went, and we both liked each other, and then we realized that the ages were too different. Nothing happened between us besides kissing." And this is just so gross on so many levels. In at number 7, the Sway House. The Sway House is known for breaking the rules, but it got them in a lot of trouble over the summer. TikTokers Bryce Hall and Blake Gray got in a lot of trouble after they continued to throw influencer parties during LA's lockdown orders. It got so bad that LA's top prosecutor said that they were facing a $2,000 fine and even a year in jail for their actions. When that didn't do much to stop them, LA's mayor said that he was going to be cutting off the power and water to the Sway House as a signal to the men to comply. The mayor said, quote, "Despite several warnings, this house has turned into a nightclub in the hills, hosting large gatherings in flagrant violation of our public health orders. The city has now disconnected utilities at this home to stop these parties that endanger our community." The Sway Boys then mocked the move by making TikToks showing their power and water still working. So it's not clear if the utilities were ever turned off, but apparently the boys moved houses shortly after. And at number 6, New Main. So this point is a bit of hyperbole, but New Main should definitely be held accountable for his actions and the response he had to people calling him out. Popular TikToker New Main, real name Kane Trulio, has recently been called out for blatantly stealing content from other creators and passing them off as his own. And obviously on TikTok, a lot of ideas are inspired by other videos. That's kind of the way it works. There's a little bit of copying, but I have never seen content so blatantly copied in my life. One TikTok user called Joey Bailey gained 6.9 million views when he posted a video showing a series of side-by-side comparisons of New Main's videos to the TikToks that he allegedly copied, proving that Kane copied the wording, mannerisms, music, and even clothing from these other TikToks. Like, he put in all the effort that he could to make it literally the exact same. As a response to people calling him out, he claimed that he's an actor, not a creator. He even threatened the person that exposed him, saying in a DM conversation, quote, "If you delete the video, I'll forget this ever happened. But if you don't, you'll have more enemies." As of now, Kane is giving credit in his new videos, but he really just needs to stop copying people and come up with some original ideas. Halfway at number 5, Ava Louise. Ava Louise is the TikToker and influencer who made the first allegations that Kanye West had cheated on Kim Kardashian, with her adding that Kanye cheated on Kim with a quote male beauty guru. and this was the reason that they were getting a divorce. She stirred up more controversy when she liked comments saying that the person that Kanye was cheating with was Jeffree Star. Jeffree ended up addressing it in a video where he said, quote, "Jeffree Star is single and I've never slept with Kanye." After getting lots of legal trouble with the Kardashians, Ava later admitted that she made the whole thing up. And if she did make up the story to get attention and make the Kardashians look bad, she definitely deserves to at least get sued by them. But a lot of people think she might have just been silenced by the Kardashians after revealing a big secret. In at number 4, the Whittaker family. The Whittaker family is a teen daughter named Abby, who according to BuzzFeed News, has 1p36 deletion syndrome, a chromosome disorder that causes severe disabilities. And the family received tons of backlash after one TikTok video seemed to show the mother throwing her child out of frame, presumably onto the floor. After backlash mounted, the mother, Kim, cleared up what really happened, saying to BuzzFeed News, quote, "Abby loves to be tossed just like any other child, and laughs when she is just like any other child." Abby's sister Kayla said she was nearby to catch Abby, who reportedly laughed. And I'm happy to see that no harm was done here, but I'm hoping the story is actually what happened, because if they did throw their disabled child, they should definitely have to answer to the police. But I'm believing them when they say that it didn't happen like that. In at number 3, Andreas Lopez. Andreas Lopez, the older brother in the Lopez brothers, also has been accused of having intercourse with a After the incident, the girl's friend posted information about the incident on TikTok, and then later posted a video of Andreas having a conversation with the accuser's mother, where the mother clearly states that the girl is 13. The mother added later, quote, "You can end up in jail." Apparently after the call, the family decided to press charges. However, Andreas' team called the whole thing a scam and said the charges were never pressed. The TikTok account shared more proof as time went on, but it doesn't seem like anything more has come out since, and I hope it's being dealt with the police. In at number 2, Nessa Barrett. This is another point where it's a bit of hyperbole. Of course, Nessa should not be in prison. However, her and Jaden Hossler's recent actions against their best friends are just really despicable. Basically, Nessa was dating Josh and Jaden was dating Mads. And they were all very good friends with each other, especially Josh Richards and Jaden. They were like best friends. But while Nessa and Jaden were making their song, La Di Die, Mads got suspicious that there was cheating. And shortly after, Jaden actually broke up with her. Recently, it came out that they were most likely cheating, as Nessa and Jaden are a full-blown couple now, flaunting it for the paparazzi. Mads even explained at one point Nessa told her to take the blame for some shady behavior, because her and Jaden were already done, but Nessa claimed that Josh and her could still have a future. And the reason people are coming for Nessa more so in this situation is because she was already in the middle of someone else's relationship before and cheated with Chase Hudson while he was still with Charli D'Amelio, causing a huge rift between them. So a lot of people think it might just be a pattern with Nessa. And finally, number 1, Big Pablo. TikTok user Big Pablo raised tons of money online after she posted a TikTok with her child crying and saying that the father of the child harmed her as well as trashed the house, then left. The TikTok showed that he left the house completely messed up with broken things everywhere. And she asked her fellow TikTok users to help her with some monetary relief so that she could move out of his house and raise her children. And that video ended up going viral and she raised $160,000 off of it. But after people got in touch with her ex-boyfriend, she was quickly labeled a scammer. One TikToker, I Speak 1906, stitched the video and told his followers that the woman was lying and said the reason that she made the video was to get back at her ex because he left her for another woman. Apparently, the man's grandmother came out with receipts to defend him as well. After this, tons of people flooded her comments asking for their money back and calling her a scammer. Another TikToker posted a video of the woman blocking people that were asking for their money back. All in all, we don't know the truth of this one, but the fact that so many red flags were raised makes it seem like this could have been faked. So that's all for the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts below, but before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments for my video on James Charles getting demonetized. So Doof said, finally YouTube's golden boy is being punished. Yeah, I feel like only slightly punished. Hopefully more happens legally, hopefully. Blue Dust Butterfly said, now the question is when TikTok and Snapchat are gonna do something about them being his hunting grounds. Yes, especially Snapchat. Snapchat is literally like, you know, an accessory to all this. They should be kicking him off immediately. I kind of don't think TikTok will, because TikTok usually doesn't kick people off. Definitely Snapchat should. Then Janine said, being canceled is not enough of a consequence. I want to see a charge brought against him for his actions. Completely agree. Literally could not agree more. I hope someone goes to the cops about this. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it all the way here. If you liked the video and want to see some more, make sure to like and sub to the channel below. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith, and I will catch you all in the next one.